What's happening, guys? Off to a great start. Hope everybody's doing well. It is 12:30 on January 14th, 2020. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope the new year is treating everybody well. It's treating me decently. A lot of stress going on, a lot of stuff happening, but it's better than nothing going on. So the book is almost done. Finally. It's a little behind schedule. I've had a few things conflict regarding if I wanted to make two separate ebooks or if I wanted to just grind and put it all in one book. And I think it's probably best to just put it in two different books. So I originally was going to do is how to create the perfect workout program. That was originally what the book was. And then I changed it to, it was going to be 3 parts. So it was going to be mass building, strength building, and hybrid programs. Now what I think I'm going to do is maybe release 2 books or potentially 3 books. That's the plan. The mass building / muscle gain, muscular hypertrophy program, that one is almost complete. I'm almost done. I got to finish formatting it and editing. I got to add in the last chapter and a half, which I'm hoping to get done today. We'll see what happens. We'll see how the time works out. When I get working and editing and stuff, it does get to be, crazy. Time starts to fly by. And before you know it, I'm doing this before work. I have to get all my work done before I go to work because I work 2:30 to 11 at night. So by the time I come home, it's super late and my girlfriend's in bed. So she works at 6 in the morning. So I got to try to be quiet. I do get some work done, but it's really hard after working a full day. And I've been getting up at 6 in the morning every single morning. So you can imagine getting 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night gets to be tiresome. But I digress. The point is I'm almost done with it, and it's so great. So I got to add some more diagrams and stuff. I'm hoping to have it done by within the next week and a half, and hopefully it'll be up for sale within 2 to 3 weeks. Again, I don't even want to say anything about it because I hate saying, oh, it's going to be ready, and then it turns out it's pushed back, and I'm already in that position now. It's kind of frustrating because I've told a couple people that I'm planning on having this book ready, and then I wanted to release it, and I told some people, and I've talked to you guys about it, and I appreciate all your support, and it's great, and I can't thank you guys enough, and I apologize for not having it done. It's a huge project, and it took a lot longer, so I'm thinking with the second book, I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm not going to give any updates until it's just about ready to be released because it's only fair to you guys, and I hate to leave you guys hanging, and I hate to leave everybody hanging, and I hate to seem like I don't have the work ethic that I feel like I do. I do. It's just a matter of there's so much research that goes into it. Currently, I have 23 citations so far for this one book, and there's going to be probably 6 or 7 more at least. So that's kind of what we're looking at. It's a lot, and then I got to cite it and create the works cited, put it in alphabetical order. So there's still some stuff to do, but I'm almost done. But the main topic of this video, aside from that, is I found a new app thanks to Eric Helms from 3DMJ. So you guys know I used to work with 3DMJ, 3D Muscle Journey back in the day. Jeff Alberts was my coach. He was phenomenal, excellent coach. I worked with him for over a year, and we worked with off-season diet, as far as muscle building, strength building, and also we did some dieting and also contest prep. So I didn't end up competing with Jeff as my coach, but we ended up getting to about 4 weeks out, and that was when I went away to college. So that was the last time I did a competition prep. But Eric Helms introduced me to this new app called Gravitus, Gravutis, I believe is what it's called. And it's available on iPhone from the App Store. I believe it's Android as well. It's really cool. So what you could do is you could track every single workout. And what's really cool is it has a list of exercises. It's got a list of exercises. Of course, it's got the pictures with it. And then you could set your rep ranges to what you want to do. So it'll say on the left side, I want to do 160 pounds for 10 sets, for sets of 10 or whatever. And then you put in what you actually got. And then each set you can put in what you want, what you got. And then also if you want to superset it, any notes that you have to add, if you reach failure, things like that. And then it'll actually compute your volume. So you can there's an analytics tab where you can look at your volume over time. You can look at your strength over time, your specific lifts over time. It's really, really, really cool. It's free, and I can't say enough about it. So if you do work out and you track your progress, or you want to track your progress, it's simple. You always have your smartphone on you, especially if you're at the gym. You always have it whether you're listening to music. It's simple. You just take your phone out of your pocket and put in what you did for that set, and then you never forget. You never get confused, and it's perfect. I love it. And that's kind of the big change for me because the last week has been really good with training. The last probably 2 weeks have been really good with training. I'm back onto training legs and I'm seeing results quick. It's crazy. The muscular, what do they call it? Muscle memory is insane and it's so real, and I'm gaining some size back, which is good because I haven't been able to squat, as you guys know, for a long time. I've been having hip issues. Every single time I squat, I've just started working my way back up, just like I told you I was going to do, from 135 up. So I've just been doing like 135 to 225 for sets of like 10 and just doing some more sets, just working on form and getting into the movement of things. And I don't do squats first anymore, and that I feel like has been a big thing because I've been doing hamstrings first because those are a lagging body part for me. Usually I start with hamstring curls or quad leg extensions because my quads are my legs have just fallen behind basically. So I'm just trying to get those up, and I increase my frequency. I'm doing 2 to 3 times a week. Now I currently just was looking at, you can see right here, I was looking at different programs that I wanted to follow, and I did all this work to try to figure out what I wanted to do as far as my workouts, because I've been doing push-pull legs for a long time. Sometimes I change it up a little bit, and then with not training legs as intensely and as frequently, I had to kind of alter that. So what I decided to do was I was tossing up between upper-lower push-pull legs, which is what I've been doing. Push-pull legs is what I'm doing, but the upper-lower basically just adds frequency and changes the workouts up a little bit. But also I was looking at other variations, and what I like is the upper lower, and then it's back and shoulders, then chest and arms together, and then legs. So that was one split I looked at. And then I also, which I did today, I changed it up a little bit because I think as far as antagonistic muscles, it might benefit me more to do upper lower, back and arms, then chest and shoulders, and then legs. So another thing that I'm kind of contemplating on is, because I did all the math regarding frequency, and if I do that, then I'd be hitting everything 8 times a week, 8 times per month, which is pretty good. 8 times a month, that's decent. If I did just, if I did some other splits, it'd be like 6-7 times of frequency per month, but I want higher. I want 8. But this, if I could do it on a 3-1-3 schedule, so 3 days on, 1 day off, 3 days on, 1 day off, 3 days on, 1 day off, so it's just a rotational schedule, then I can hit everything 9 times per month. And the legs would get 8 because that's on the last day of the month, and then it'll restart, and then I'll be training legs first. So then that'll be 9, and then I believe it would be the upper workout that would only get 8 that following month, and then it would eventually rotate and everything would have equal volume. But that is high volume, high frequency, and I like that. So what I plan to do is, if I do go with that, I'm still tossing up what I want to do. I want to feel it out for a little bit longer, see if that's what I want to do, make sure I can recover. If my volume can match out, that if I could lower my volume and increase the frequency, I think that'd be better. Spending less time in the gym, but I'm there more days. I think that's more beneficial. And based on the research that I'm doing for my book, which I'm excited, because I've learned so much that could benefit my training from writing this book, and it's great. And a lot of things I overlook, like training to failure, RPE scale, things like that, really shine through when I was writing this book. So final announcement, I guess, guys. I don't want to make anything official, but I have begun tracking my food. So I just bought a brand new food scale. Shit was like $30 or $25. It's expensive for a food scale, especially because I had one on my Amazon cart for $8, but I was like, fuck it, I need it today. So I began tracking my food, weighing everything out, and you can assume what that means. I'll throw in another hint. I did buy a new body weight scale as well. So a little disappointed because I haven't weighed myself in months and months and months, and I was kind of expecting me to be a higher body weight than I am. But I was about 203 pounds this morning. And so it was a little upsetting. I was thinking I was going to be around 215, but I guess that's good in a way because I'm not as heavy. That would explain why I could jump so high still, because I could dunk harder than I've ever dunked before. And, I'm heavier and more muscular than I think I've ever been, at least relatively speaking. As healthy and strong and big as I am, I guess, is the best way to say it. I haven't been as healthy when I'm this large, I guess, is the best way of putting it. But I'm thinking about dieting down. Whether I want to compete or not, we're going to see how I look, how I feel. I don't want to commit to anything. Again, like I was saying earlier, I don't want to commit to anything or say that I'm doing anything unless I'm not. But if I was to compete, it would probably be in April, May, June, maybe. I'm just going to try to diet down the best I can for like 10, 12 weeks, maybe 8 weeks, see where I'm at, see where things are going, because I don't want to rush into anything. I don't want to do anything too crazy. I don't want to throw myself off too much. But I think right now I'm at a point where everything's good. My training is fast paced. I have something to work for. And that's part of the reason why I want to prep, is I want a goal. Even if it's not prep, I shouldn't say that. Throw the idea of prep out the window. The reason why I want to diet down and get really lean is to have a goal to work toward, and I want to look better and I want to be healthier. And, I've gained some weight over the last few weeks. Of course, I'm trying to gain weight because I'm trying to, gain mass. I have been up until this point, but, I don't want to say I'm definitely jumping into a cut right away. More so this week right now, I'm trying to establish my caloric intake and what I need. So right now I'm currently aiming for 70 grams of fat, 325 grams of carbs, and 250 grams of protein. Again, that is currently at about 203 pounds-ish. I'll let you know tomorrow first thing in the morning, because I was not entirely fasted when I weighed myself this morning, but I did scratch out 1 pound simply for the water that I drank in the morning for my pre-workout, as well as during my workout. So I don't know if it really equates out volume-wise to weight-wise, or if it's really fair, but tomorrow I'll have a better idea. I'm probably going to be about 202, 201, maybe 203. We'll see. But this is much more protein than I've been consuming. That's one thing why I haven't seen as good of progress as I feel like I should have. And that is because I haven't been eating enough protein. I haven't been eating enough. And that's the problem with gaining, is it sucks and you feel like shit. And that's part of the reason why I want to diet down too, is I feel like shit. It's just, I hate being so full. I just want to eat smaller meals. I want to see results every day, because that's the thing about dieting. What I really love is you have that visibility of seeing progress. Whereas strength, it's like, yeah, you can see your numbers going up, you feel stronger, you feel more full. And, that progress that you make when you're, consistently making PR lifts on bench press, deadlift, squat, or whatever lift you want, you can't see the muscle being built unless you look at old pictures. You don't see every day going in the gym. But when you diet down, especially contest prep, once you get past that tweener stage, once you're kind of skinny fat and then you start to diet down, your abs come in, then you see progress every day, every week. And that feeling is great. I hate the feeling waking up and having a high weigh-in, but there's nothing you can do about that. It happens. Your body fluctuates water. Sometimes your food isn't digested. Sometimes you didn't shit. Sometimes you shit more than others. And you can't go on the day-to-day, and that's why I go by weekly. So that's why I have my paperwork from when I worked with 3DMJ, printed out a new thing for that. It's similar to how I do my workout programs for clients and stuff like that, and how I coach myself, but that is just for my recommendations. I have the spreadsheet downloaded on my computer as well. And then I have on my fridge, I don't know if you can see it in the background, it's right over there. It is my weight. So I put it right there so I don't forget to weigh myself. My scale is right behind me. On the floor over there, so that way I always weigh myself, because my bed's over that way. So I walk by it, and I'll see it in the morning, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and then I'll weigh myself. So we're going to see what happens. I'm assuming if I was to compete, again, I don't want to say that I am or not. I doubt that I will, because it's a big expense, and also I will be outsized big time. At 6'1", or 6'1", there's going to be people on stage that are 250 pounds, 260 pounds, 270 pounds. And I'm going to be up there probably like a 190, 185, if I'm lucky. And I'm thinking for the first few weeks, I'll be able to recomposition, because again, my training's this is the best training that I've had in a while right now. A long time. And the workouts are going great. I'm cleaning my diet up. I'm not eating as much shit, as much processed stuff, and I'm eating a lot more protein. So I think I'm in the optimal conditions to gain and lose weight at the same, gain muscle and lose fat at the same time, as well as, other reasons that I can't discuss on YouTube. But just know that this could be this could be something cool. And maybe I'll do a video series based on this. I don't know. I don't want to call it competition series again or anything like that. But maybe I'll do like daily vlogs, full day of eating videos, or I don't know. We'll see. Maybe there's more to come. Who knows? But it's exciting nonetheless. So, book update. Definitely check out Gravitas app. That shit is dope. And also, I just kind of went over my workout routine. And also cardio, I guess, is one other thing that I should throw in here. I'm going to be doing one low steady state session, low impact steady state cardio session. So one list session of 300 calories per week. And what I'm thinking about doing now is also one HIIT session per week, which is just, I'm either going to do it on the elliptical or I'm going to do Tabata. So I used to do 10 rounds of intervals, 10 rounds of sprints. So like 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and then cruise to 300. That's the way I used to do it, but I might just do maybe more functional training in terms of my HIIT cardio rather than treadmill, dread my life, shoot me in the face. So that's the end of this video. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Be sure to be on the lookout for this book because it's almost done. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Peace out.